Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Schitter. I'm a small business owner here in the neighborhood. I own a candle studio in the corner of 32nd and Perry. I've been there since 2003. I'm a one-man business. I run myself. Do we have small business owners in this house here? Anybody run businesses? Very nice. As a small business owner, I see firsthand how the government and the government-business relationship works. And it's not pretty. It's not friendly. It's not good. I hear a lot of people tonight talking about how the government needs to create jobs. What the government needs to do is simplify the process and become business friendly so we can start our own jobs and we can hire people. The people who pay the tax revenue in the city are the businesses. They pay the majority of the tax revenue. There is no reason for the city of Denver not to want to open businesses as quickly as possible. We have businesses. I have a friend of mine who picked up a vacant property and wanted to put a nice restaurant there. He spent $150 grand of his own money. He went for like 10 months trying to open a business there. I mean, it's almost like the city's trying to put him out of business. He's not trying not to open a shop. He's not trying to pay rent. He's not, without taking any money in. He wants to run a business and he wants to contribute to our local economy. The businesses create jobs here. That's who creates jobs. What I want to do as a city councilman is make the city as business friendly as possible. I don't know about you guys, my hardest days as a business owner, as a small business owner, everybody talks about how it's so hard to run a small business. And it is. It's difficult. But what it is, my hardest days as a business owner are when I need to walk into the Wellington Web Building or when the government comes in my door. That's my worst days as a business owner. So what we need to do is make it as easy as possible. That's what the city needs to do. Now, as a business owner, I pay my taxes. I'm also a concerned citizen. I'm curious where my tax dollars are being spent. If you look and try to track that down, it is incredibly difficult. The second thing I want to do, I want to be a representative. I want to represent my district, you all, the way that I want to be represented. And that is having a voice and being heard. And the way I intend to do that is I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to inform you what we're doing down there. Because the way I see us changing the climate in this city, state, and country is by raising the collective intelligence of the society. And the way you do that is by having a conversation. The way you do that is by discussing what is going on. Right now, if you want to find out what's going on in the city of Denver, I mean, good luck, it's a full-time job. Right? We are the most educated city in the country, I read on some website the other day. And you would think that with internet and with the social media out there, that we should be able to have a conversation. We should be able to have a voice. So what I want to do is I want to build an interactive website where people can go, it's cheap, it's easy. People are talking about like how we're going to throw money here and throw money there. We've got a $100 million shortfall that we're going to deal with this next year. We don't have money. So what we need to do is we need to cut the corners. We need to be cheap, just like small businesses. And so what we need to do, we need to build an interactive website where we can have discussions, we can debate it, we can have conversations, we can raise the collective intelligence of our district. Because when I go down to City Hall and I'm representing you, I'm not going to be doing it, and it's not me against everybody else in the city, it's us, and I'm representing us. That's how it's going to work. The next thing I want to do, crime is a big issue. A lot of people in our district, as a candle man, I see a lot of people, a good cross section of our community here. And some people have no idea there's any crime in the district, while other people are up in arms about it. And there's some gap there where nobody's informing people, and it drives me crazy. So what I want to do is I want to inform people. I want to tell them what's going on. I also want to go with this interactive website. I want to have it where people can actually, volunteer their email list or their block wherever they live. And if there's a crime within 4 blocks of your house, I think you should know about it. So I want you guys to get. I want people to get an email. If you live here at 26th and Federal right here, there's a crime on Hooker and 27th. I want you to get an email that says there was a crime at Hooker and 27th this morning at 10 o'clock. Be on the lookout and call the authorities if you see something suspicious. It seems pretty simple to me. I've been in this race since January. I was the first person in this race at São Paulo. I welcome everybody who's in the race, and I'm very glad everybody's here. It's going to give us a lot bigger platform, going to give us a lot of chances to talk about this stuff, going to give us a lot of chances to see what's going on, and to inform one another. Look, I had something else I wanted to say, but I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, I'm not a politician. In case you guys didn't notice. I've never received a government paycheck, except for when I was unemployed before, which is why I started my small business. I've been in the neighborhood for 8 years. I care about my community very, very deeply. I'm invested. I own my property. I'm on the northeast corner of 32nd and Perry Street. The Highlands is nice. It's doing great. That's not my focus. I think the Highlands is great. I think Federal needs a lot of TLC. I think West Colfax needs a lot of TLC. I see huge potential between Federal and West Colfax. This corridor right here. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a great place. It's sandwiched right here, right next to downtown. It's so underutilized. But, you know, it's a beautiful area. I really think there's a huge potential here, and I think working together, we can do that. What I want to do in the crime department, one thing I want to do is I think is going to, you know, help things here. I want to increase the penalty for vandalism. I mean, if somebody's tagging somebody's garage, I mean, let's double that penalty. You know, I mean, we're increasing the penalties for driving 10 miles per hour the speed limit. You know, I mean, to me, you know, vandalizing somebody's property is a lot worse. Is a lot worse crime, and it needs a lot more attention. Same thing goes for littering. I think we should start handing out tickets for people who litter. It just makes sense to me. Anyway, I'll quit there. Hey guys, thanks a lot. My name is Jeffrey Schitter. If you guys want to talk to me, talk with me. I don't feel that I know everything at all in any way. So the way I want to be, you know, I want to be educated. So if you have some, you know, you feel differently than I do in any way, come have a conversation with me. I'm the easiest guy to find in Denver. I have an open sign on my house. I live upstairs, I work downstairs. I want to represent like I want to be represented. And that's how I want to be represented, by having a voice. So come sit down, have a conversation. You want to see how I feel about something? You want to tell me how you feel about something? You know, the door is open. So please walk through it. Thank you guys.